There was actually a stream of friendliness and regard, not the normal waters of politics, flowing by Jim Flaherty as he wrapped up in his long, blended, and successful public career. As Mr. Flaherty announced his leave from all the tumults of politics just a few weeks back, he was getting favorable notices for his tenure as finance minister from all around. He'd given some signs of illness, but certainly none of imminent peril. So today it was an emphatic shock that so sadly soon after he had placed work behind him, he so swiftly died. From Ottawa, where he stood as the captain of the nation's economy, the news came today and all were shocked at the cruel suddenness of the event, felt grief at its substance, and esteem and affection towards the man himself. Prime Minister Harper lost a real friend and a most able minister, and the PM's words and tone told us as much. In an abrasive profession, this was a very likable man, not brittle with ego, never loud, imperious, or self-important. I met him informally only once myself. He was waiting, I think, for his son's hockey game to be over, and he was approachable, funny. He had a good few digs at CBC, at me. It was fun. He was fun, which is a very large virtue. He was a friendly, natural, and genial man in a trade, politics, that usually drives geniality and friendliness to take shelter. He had a way about him that, in a now somewhat bypassed idiom, we used to call the manners of a gentleman. He was also a man of heart, something more outstanding now that we know that his own last months must have been such a burden. For example, he looked on the dismal circus of Rob Ford, and unlike almost everyone else, didn't explode with superior scorn or smug dismissal, only very emotionally noted he was the family's friend and how sad it all made him. It was so unpolitical, this wave of real feeling, this public demonstration of quiet charity and sadness towards another public figure.
Yeah, I am close with the family. I am.
That tormented moment was worth 100 question periods. A lot of humanity in those hesitations. A little touch of nature, as Shakespeare reminded us. Mr. Flaherty was moderate. He played the roles assigned him. He labored with equal diligence and apparent content under Mr. Harris and Stephen Harper. He applied his intelligence and industry to his own tasks. He was not one of the warriors waging the daily sham battles of the partisans and the hacks. He was a steward of his own behavior as well as of the nation's finances. A cheerful man in an angry business, brutally deprived the gradual farewell of time with family and friends after an arduous and demanding career. The Prime Minister saw him as a friend. The whole nation regarded him, and his family own our condolences. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.